Yeah.
Gojo, Makima, Jujutsu versus Chainsaw Man. We're gonna get our predictions later, but one thing I want to say is I'm a little shocked we're doing something for Chainsaw Man already.
It's gonna be, even from Gojo shit, it's gonna be a lot of manga stuff.
A lot of manga.
Because Makima in season 1 of Chainsaw Man, you didn't really see too much at all.
Right.
So they have to dig into spoiler stuff.
The people that read the manga, we know it's gonna be a lot of stuff that people gonna learn about. So please be considerate, even though that better probably won't be considerate.
Yeah.
About some of the spoilers ahead.
Satoru Gojo, Jujutsu Kaisen Sorcerer Sensei.
Makima, Chainsaw Man's head of Tokyo Public Safety.
These two paranormal mentors are so strong that they change the very worlds they exist in.
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle. Japan, December 7th, 1989. Satoru Gojo was born,
best
and
year
the
ever.
world changed.
And in the world of Jujutsu Kaisen, invisible, cursed spirits born from negativity threaten humanity.
So it's up to the Jujutsu sorcerers to do battle with them.
I love how in the
what
show
better
they
way to
stated
learn the trade than
the
to
day
sign up for
Gojo was
Tokyo
born.
Jujutsu High.
At this
A lot of the
institution,
spirits,
a
evil
sorcerer
spirits just
will learn
started
to
staying back,
harness
like,
their
hold up.
cursed
Hold up.
energy, or the spiritual
Then when he get locked
manifestation
up,
of
everybody
intense
comes out.
emotion.
It's like Key, but if Key desperately needed therapy.
With it, sorcerers can boost their physicality and perform devastating curse techniques. Anything from voodoo dolls to swapping places with mere claps.
And lucky
shit
for
tough. I
humanity,
love that part.
Satoru Gojo's the best sensei a sorcerer could ask for.
Gojo isn't just
like
the
Among Us?
best, he's known as the strongest. His
He don't
very
drink.
birth forced the strength of curses to exponentially rise. Like witnessing a world record get broken, cursed society shifted
Hold up, pause,
to
pause.
match.
Was I tripping? They said Gojo likes Digimon?
Yeah.
Man, the culture right there. Digital monsters. Digimon are the champion.
But they like all the seasons. Or just the
Listen,
first.
I'll be the first to say this, and I don't care. I will fight y'all in the comments. When it comes to the first season between Pokemon and Digimon, give me Digimon. First season. I will fight you. I will stand on it. First season though.
To me, first season Pokemon got too much. It's too much legacy.
Digimon.
Nah. Going from when Ash meeting all the first Pokemon, from doing Pikachu, finding Charmander or the rock about to die,
It was raining. That's all. I'm standing on business on it.
to Pikachu and Raichu, the whole Raichu thing. Pika. He didn't want to evolve to fight.
Okay. I give you that part, but still, just how greatly Digimon was written to be so much as the same like realm as Pokemon, but be so much different. Where your pocket monsters or your digital monsters actually talk and everything, they had feeling and everything, and it was actually a dark story for kids.
Yeah.
So it always stuck with me and everything. And then you had parts where when Anjumon before what's the name and everything. So they had its moments where it's like a legacy moments and everything. Remember, what's his damn
Beauty, remember his name?
Oh my gosh, what is his name?
Agumon?
No, not Agumon.
You said Angel.
The one that turned into Angelmon. What's the little one name with the flying
You got me. I was watching Pokemon at the time, so I don't know.
Come on, chat, help me out, please.
The might of Gojo's presence.
As a kid, Gojo knew he was the shit. He mastered the art of the Riz,
Man,
the
mean
hoops,
mugging people
and
in
the
the
curse
street,
murdering,
adults.
all alongside Suguru Geto, his sorcerer BFF.
Together, they planned on changing Jujutsu
Gang.
society for the better.
And if anyone could do it, Gojo could. Thanks to his bloodline, he got one of the most busted anime powers ever, Limitless.
Limitless grants Gojo a nigh-perfect defense by actualizing the very concept of infinity.
It creates an infinite space around himself, stopping anything coming his way. The dude is literally untouchable.
Kind of. Gojo tailored Limitless to automatically detect an object's mass and velocity. As the difference between himself and an object decreases, Limitless halves the object's velocity. It's like Zeno's paradox.
Think of it this way. If you're trying to get from point A to point B, first you gotta go halfway, then you gotta go another halfway, then another and another, and so on. With Limitless, you'll never arrive, just like my alimony payments.
Hence,
Damn.
infinity. Yeah, it might sound complicated, but it basically creates a
That's
spatial
what I say.
force
The
field
anime
around
does
Gojo
did
at
a
all
poor
times.
job of
Techniques on
explaining.
this
People say
level
you get a
would
better
burn out
explanation
other
from the manga.
sorcerers in seconds.
Right.
That's
'Cause
where
we definitely
Gojo's
gonna need it.
incredible 6 eyes come in. They let him see and near perfectly control cursed energy at the atomic level,
Miguel.
so he'll basically
Got your
never
ass
run out of
beat.
juice in a fight. He
Oh,
wasn't just
Lord.
built different. He was born different.
6 Eyes and Limitless gave Gojo the power to manipulate space itself. Gojo's Lapse Blue technique attracts and condenses space into singularities. With Reversal Red, Gojo does the opposite, repelling space. Think push and pull. But you may be asking, how does one accomplish this with cursed energy? With math!
Oh gosh,
Curse
there he
it.
goes.
Exactly! Cursed energy is typically negative like with blue, but when multiplied by itself, negative cursed energy becomes positive, creating red.
Oh, strawberry and blueberry.
So, what happens when you combine a positive and a negative?
Grape?
0! By combining
Zero
Reversal
energy.
Red and Lapse Blue, Gojo creates Hollow Purple, an enormous ball of curse energy that literally
Oh,
applies
let's talk
the
about
concept of
hollow.
zero
Who's been
to
hollow?
an opponent, crushing and repelling them into
Heard that
nothing.
bit.
Gojo's a
Hollow.
walking cursed Swiss Army knife, levitation, teleportation, even expanding Limitless to fry his enemies. Gojo can also use positive energy to heal humongous wounds, and he's constantly refreshing his brain with it 24/7 to keep up with all of this.
Still, there's one technique that costs more cursed energy than anything else in a sorcerer's repertoire.
Every sorcerer is born with an innate domain, a mental world
So
shaped
far, you
by their
asked,
mind and
you
heart.
asked me who's the
Add
main
cursed
character
energy to it, and
Jujutsu
these
Kaisen.
domains
According
can
to
be
the anime,
manifested
it's
physically.
is
A
it
technique
Gojo
called
or is it Yuji?
domain
I'm
expansion.
telling you.
Every sorcerer worth their salt needs one, and you know damn well Gojo has the
Itadori
scariest
seemed like a,
unlimited void.
side
You get
character
caught in
at this point.
Your ass is grass.
Exposure to
Yeah.
unlimited void overloads your consciousness with a stream of infinite information. A mere fifth of a second of exposure can leave a normal person in a vegetated state for months.
Joker?
Jo-
And it requires so much energy you can only do it like once a day. Oh wait, except for Gojo, who has done it multiple times in a row. Thanks again, 6 Eyes.
Quite frankly, Gojo was getting so strong that the axis of the Jujutsu world began to turn on him. Like the meta of a fighting game defined by one broken character, he defined the hierarchy of power in the sorcerer world. He alone was the honored one.
His mere presence can cause earthquakes.
Damn.
He outran sonic explosions and applied cursed energy within a microsecond.
Gojo has been repeatedly stated by many to be the strongest sorcerer there is.
That includes his ex-student Hikari, who can dodge lightning, or this little volcano-headed curse, Jogo, the embodiment of humanity's fear of fire, who can bring down city-shattering meteors, and Gojo kicked his ass with 0 effort.
Blech.
But strength alone was not enough to fix his cursed world. When Geto rejected Jujutsu Society to forge his own justice, Gojo's philosophy changed. Instead of doing everything himself, he would teach a new generation of sorcerers to carry the torch when he could not.
It's all about setting an example. If it means a world where his companions can stand shoulder to shoulder as equals, who cares if he's got to show off a bit?
Calvin thinks she's wearing a blazer.
Ah, what a beautiful day. The sun is shining, the birds are singing.
And a giant AK.
Yo, that shit was
The
crazy.
neighborhood. The sky rains blood. Millions are dead. Dear God, wish it's the end times. Run away.
Calm down, there's no reason
Matter
to
of fact,
panic.
whoever
It's just
wins,
that in the world
the
of
ending's gonna
Chainsaw
have a
Man,
lot
devils exist, and your fear makes them
of
stronger.
explanation
Never mind.
about who
Remember that
won and
spider you
why,
shrieked
because
at
it's
for the last
a lot
time
of
you
manga
cut
shit.
yourself dicing onions? Now the spider and knife devils are the monstrous products of your nightmares, and they hate you specifically.
The fearsome gun
That's true.
devil stood as the epitome of terror and destruction, and was responsible for a countless loss of lives. But
Damn.
a group was formed to combat it and the other devils that plagued humanity. The Devil Hunters.
Live in Japan and get
Shout out to
yourself
the
a
Devil
pesky
Hunters.
zombie problem? It's time to call the 4th Division of the Public Safety Devil Extermination.
It's a scene I want you to put on
A
here, just
government-funded
cause.
Devil Hunter unit led by a stone-cold vixen, Makima.
She's
Shout out
dressed
to
like
Makima.
Columbo with a blank stare and a sadistic streak. She's been in the game for a while and just found herself a new prize.
The union of man and pet devil dog, Denji, the Chainsaw Man. Upon meeting him, she gave him a choice: live under her as a human dog or die by her hand as a devil.
Sounds sketch, but Denji's brain was set to teenage boy and
He wanted
Makima's
titties.
hot. So
That's
in
all he
short
wanted.
order,
He just
Makima
wanted-
got a new pet.
Makima may seem terrifying at first, but she is a dog lover and a cinephile. Though you'd be ill-advised to mess with her.
Sure, for her position, you'd expect her to know how to defend herself. Martial arts here, swordplay there, but devil hunters like Makima become real threats when they make contracts with devils. A classic Faustian bargain. Give something of yourself. The devil gives you power.
She can call death upon anyone.
that
she
shit was
chooses through a
crazy.
complicated ritual, and even survive being shot through the head.
Because, as they say in the
One thing I know about
devil
Makima,
world,
she
you need
can
your screws
control
loose to live.
people.
But she might have
I don't
more
know
than
if
a
she can use this
few
shit with
screws loose
Gojo, though.
because in actuality,
That's what I'm saying.
Makima is a devil herself.
Gasp! There's no way this clearly evil character could be a villain in disguise.
The Japanese government has been keeping a close eye on Makima ever
Thank you for
since
Spoiler. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
She isn't
I've been trying to
some
not to
Yeah.
say it, but
Leech devils. She's
Yeah.
the control devil, embodying humanity's collective fear of the oppressor. In a way, she's even more terrifying than the gun devil.
Makima can exert absolute mental control over any creature she views as inferior to her, which is basically
Yeah, that's
everyone.
not-
People, animals, even other
If
devils.
she used this
become
shit against
puppets
Gojo,
under her
I don't know.
command. She can even hijack their senses to listen and
But
see
it-
whatever she wants.
As a
It kinda
devil,
give me a hint
Makima's
she's not
far
beating Jojo.
Stronger, faster, and more durable
Or
than
Gojo.
the average person.
Plus, her metabolism lets her slam down
Said
as many
Jojo.
beers as she wants.
I said Jojo. I said Gojo. My fault.
If you're into
I'm probably gonna say that more than once.
alcoholic rednecks, you know who to call.
Yeah,
By
threw up in the
drinking
mouth.
blood, she can heal her injuries, and her sense of smell is so potent that it can
Hold on,
spot
hold on.
targets from over.
Here we go. Let's talk about this show for a minute. Because for a first season show, damn, back to first seasons. This is awesome though, man.
Yeah. This is one of the when it was coming out, I heard people saying, "Oh, the manga's crazy, the anime's gonna be fire," and I purposely waited until it finished and then watched it.
Yeah, then fell in love with it.
Yeah.
But my whole thing is usually shout out to sub, we sub watchers. But the English version is actually really good for the anime.
Yeah.
And the one scene I always think about is when Denji and what's the eye patch girl name? God damn it.
Oh yeah.
And he was in the bed. And she just told this man,
Wanna do it?
Do what?
Fuck.
She knew his age.
she was R. Kelly too.
She knew this man was underage.
She definitely knew he was underage. But the whole shit was just just you don't really get that in anime.
Yeah.
So that was like just the whole ambiance of that.
Hey, she was drunk.
Allegedly.
apparently, in women's minds, when they get drunk, whatever happens is perfectly okay with the fucking world. There's no taking responsibility or accountability for anything you do when you're drunk, apparently.
300 miles away.
Not only can she control your mind, but your body too with telekinesis. She can mess up your internal organs or blow you away with finger guns. She doesn't shoot you with invisible bullets. She points at you and then a wound just happens out of nowhere.
Bang.
She controls all sorts of things with these ghostly chains that stab her victims. Once they're hooked, they're easier to control.
Makima has plenty of devils in her collection. There's the massive Fox Devil, the Future Devil for precognition, and a ton of devils that exist just to stab you.
But I'm definitely all about the blow shit up devil, the undead party devil, the flamethrower devil, and the unholy matrimony that's the angel devil, which will make you see God before you die.
After about the 20th time, seeing God gets kind of old. Anyway, like other devils, Makima can form contracts with people to give them power.
But unlike other devils, her control powers allow her to force people into contracts that exclusively benefit her.
Like when she forced Japan's prime minister into a contract that states, and I quote, any attack made on her will be changed into appropriate illnesses or accidents among Japanese citizens.
Okay.
What?
The verbiage of Makima's contract is worded specifically so that she quickly heals from any damage that is perceived to be an attack, transferring said damage to some poor random citizen of Japan.
Oh man, imagine like taking a shit and Makima gets hit and whoops, guess you're wiping at the pearly gates.
With these abilities and contracts, Makima set out to create the world that she wanted. No more pain, no more war, no more bad movies. the world would be perfect. But she needed the Chainsaw Devil to do so, who just so happened to be living as Denji's heart.
Yep, that cute doggo is actually the Chainsaw Devil. Oh, talk about shitty luck, kid.
In the depths of hell, Makima watched in awe as the Chainsaw Devil literally ate devils and eradicated plagues from existence. Because of the Chainsaw Devil, in this world, concepts like nuclear bombs, HIV, and even Nazis do not exist.
He
Oh, shit.
literally ate
Why did-
the
Shit
concept
is
of
spoiling
Nazis out of
every-
existence.
Yo,
However,
it's literally
as Makima
is,
didn't
man.
see Denji or the Chainsaw Devil as beneath her, she could not directly control him. She needed to manipulate him. So she decided to build Denji up and then tear him down as cruelly as possible.
First, she murdered Denji's found family one by one.
Then she made Chainsaw Man into a public hero, stripping him of the power devils receive by being feared.
Oh, so she could control her precious Chainsaw Devil and make him press backspace on anything she didn't like.
Her telekinetic bangs shot the Chainsaw Devil out of orbit, and they stalemated the Darkness Devil, which embodies humanity's greatest fears.
Makima's stronger than devils like the Bomb Devil, who can easily blow up buildings, or the Typhoon Devil, which made city-spanning storms.
And while fighting the Gun Devil fragment, this large behemoth moved over 300 miles in a few seconds.
She was pretty much unbeatable, though ultimate power can make it pretty lonely at the top.
Makima's quest may have been to make the world a better place through domination, but the truth she was never willing to admit to herself was that she really wanted to understand human emotion. After all, you can't control someone and love them at the same time.
Too bad
True.
she never quite found the answer she was looking for when the Chainsaw Man defeated her once and for all by cutting her to pieces, cooking her into a 7-course feast, and fucking ate her.
Believe
Okay.
it or not, the
Oh,
love Makima
come
tried to
on.
understand was her undoing. Despite the hell she put him through, Denji still loved Makima in his own way. So the act of devouring her was its own act of love and did not count as an attack, bypassing her immortality.
Completely batshit insane. That's Chainsaw Man for you. Who knows, Wiz?
Wait, it's Tree
Eventually,
Shot.
the Control Devil will come back, though it won't be Makima.
While her path back to hell was paved with good intentions, in the world of devils, it's no surprise that Makima came so close to her ideal future.
Wow. All right, predictions.
All right, my thing is up against each other. So what I got from that, Makima's faster than Gojo.
Okay.
Gojo's stronger though.
Yes.
If Makima cannot use that control shit on Gojo, it's a wrap.
That's what I'm saying, because her control, he said something that kind of caught me. He said her control basically comes from the fact that she's better, that she knows that
if she feels he's inferior to
yeah.
that person, yeah.
And I don't think she's going to get that from Gojo.
I don't think she. What can she do against domain expansion?
No. And I
Yes,
think that's
no.
going to play on her first.
Yeah. So we both going
We gonna
Gojo.
Both going to Gojo.
The combatants are set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
But first, a couple of rules for a unique fight like this one.
We'll be considering curses and devils to be comparable beings to avoid arbitrary terminology in their power systems that might make this fight incompatible. We will also
Okay.
consider Gojo and Makima citizens of the same Japan to balance it out.
It's time for a death
All right, lot of
battle!
what ifs.
I like that and everything to kind of even the playing field.
Yeah, they don't do that with anybody else, but some
True.
reason it has
Maybe
to
they start today.
yeah.
Maybe it should start. What?
Love this part.
That's another
We're
thing.
rinsing
I don't
flicks
think
right about now.
Makima can be truly. I don't know.
But
Judging by her
gotta
skill, how
kill
can
you
she
instead.
truly be dead?
Can't
Dead.
just let a curse do as they please.
No,
I don't know.
it's weird.
No talking during the movie.
Marvel Capcom 2 zombies.
No.
They Jill's zombies.
Chill, yeah.
First technique lapse. Womp womp.
Oh, damn it.
Careful. I could have died, but that much won't matter to you soon.
Don't worry. I'm Satoru Gojo, the strongest.
Confident, strong, And idiotic. We'll be sure to write it on your tombstone. Calm.
She's controlling
I
him.
hope we don't kill you too quickly.
He ain't touching.
I should be good, since you're so weak.
Bang.
Oh shit.
You've seen Gojo stab and hold before. So.
Yes, I did.
Bang.
Never this leg.
God. Oh gosh.
Now, be a good boy.
But he didn't pull out this.
Play dead.
Nah,
No,
it's too early. It's too early.
way too early.
Should I bark too? I'm getting really tired of your pets. Domain expansion. Unlimited void. Throughout
Too
heaven
much
and
info.
earth, I alone
Info.
am the honored one.
You done? God damn.
KO!
Hey,
Anything
man.
that place is offering
We
discount
called it.
tickets or too soon? Yeah, I'll order online.
Gojo and Makima were complicated to compare. On the
We
surface
couldn't
level,
control
Gojo had
him.
a lot
That
going
was-
for him.
It's
That
no
was the main
surprise,
thing.
given that his reputation in Jujutsu Kaisen is that of its pinnacle. At least it was.
First of all, it's unlikely Makima would see Gojo as inferior to her, in a similar way to how she saw Denji. So she wouldn't be able to immediately control Gojo.
Gojo's birth caused a giant shift in the world of curses. Plenty of people have recognized that after only seeing him once. Being better than
Oh,
everyone is
Yeah,
literally
grown man
Gojo's
getting
thing.
shook by a baby.
Plus, Gojo automatically refreshes his brain with positive cursed energy 24/7. Even if Makima could control him, it wouldn't last very long.
Gojo was obviously stronger too. The best feat we can compare Makima to is the Typhoon Devil Storms, but that's nothing compared to the
hey, don't
feat
say,
created by
like, this
Gojo,
man-
who is leagues below Gojo in strength.
However, considering she reacted to the Gun Devil fragment, Makima would
I
actually
said she
be a
was
bit
faster.
faster.
Yep.
Though she would need to be able to get past Limitless for her speed to matter.
Makima had more devils than you can shake a fin at, but most were rendered moot against Limitless. Knives, fire, bombs, zombies, it's all stuff Gojo's dealt with before, and with zero issues.
And Gojo could easily wipe out her demonic crowd with red and blue whenever he wanted to.
The future devil could clue her in on anything nasty coming her way, but that wouldn't last forever. Plus, with Gojo's 6 eyes and teleportation, she had zero opportunities to break away and set up her instant kill moves.
But Gojo would obviously lose if he couldn't permanently kill Makima. Six Eyes couldn't inform him of Makima's contract with the Prime Minister, and eventually one of Gojo's attacks could cause his death instead, even if it took a while.
And Makima did have a way past Limitless with her finger guns. Makima could land attacks directly on Gojo's body, meaning there's no projectile for Limitless to detect and infinitely slow down.
Though when they did land, Gojo's healing ensured that he repaired his body quickly.
On the flip side,
I said there's gonna be a
Makima
lot
didn't
of
have
explanation at
counter
the end,
to
and
Gojo's
they
domain
damn
expansion.
sure is.
Unlimited Void overloads its target with unlimited information.
And you showed a plus
It's
and
not
negative shit.
really an attack.
You could call it an attack on the senses, but even if she
Crazy.
could transfer it to other Japanese citizens, she still could not escape an infinite amount of information.
We can compare this to the Doll Devil, who was defeated by a technique similar to Unlimited Void.
Despite being able to transfer her mind across a large number of hosts, the Doll
Just-
Devil was still trying to transfer
Halloween!
infinite information across
Halloween!
finite people. Even with all of Japan as mental meat shields, Makima would still be overwhelmed.
Wait, doesn't that mean Gojo just unintentionally killed basically everyone in Japan?
Don't think about it. Regardless, Gojo is immune to his own Unlimited Void, so he was still unaffected.
Good for him. The moment Unlimited Void landed, Makima would be stuck, opening her up for a good old hollow purple.
Her contract isn't perfect. Makima only ever regenerated as long as there was some mass to come back from.
But hollow purple disintegrates
Uptown.
anything it touches.
There we go. So again, he was just slower. She was weaker and would not and cannot control Gojo. Like that, we said this shit.
Yep.
That was the reason right there.
And Hollow Purple exceeds Makima's regeneration. So
Exactly.
she could regenerate herself.
Yeah. Not
Zero.
enough people.
Literally. There's no way she was regenerating from that.
Sure, control as a concept will always exist, but a reincarnation of the control devil isn't Makima. This was one of the craziest fights we've ever had. However, with Gojo's raw power, broken counters, and unbelievably busted Limitless, Makima lost control over this fight.
Makima thought she had Gojo by the ball and chain, but in the end, she was left hollow.
The winner is Satoru Gojo.
It is what it is, man.
Thanks for watching, and
That
hey,
one?
are you a Death Battle member? We've got a ballot going on right now where members get to choose a matchup for the next season. So click that join button and jump into our Champions Discord.
That next time, where we going?
I did see a spoiler on this next one already. It's Courage.
Ruby Doo
It's
versus Courage?
Yeah, that's
This
I wanna see
Halloween
it.
shit. Oh, you gonna see it?
yeah. I'm more interested in that and then fucking Infamous and Prototype. I will shit on that death battle. People been asking for it. Yeah, 10 years ago. They asked for 10 years. They just finally got it.
Oh man,
But Gojo Makima. Listen
That
to
was
when you
dope.
listen to the explanation, you can.
you kind of If and like I said, you guys want to talk going to mangas and everything. You guys got extra things for this. Good luck to you.
Death Battle had extra things for this. They were trying to cover
Yeah.
their ass at the end of that.
He really was. That's why they even called it to say, "Oh, we're gonna do it in a certain type of Japan and everything."
Yeah.
It was all about covering y'all ass on that one, man. Death Battle. You ain't gotta explain shit to people, bro. You don't gotta explain shit to people. It's always gonna happen, no matter what type of death battle you're gonna have. You're always gonna have people that's gonna give you a scenario on a different world or a different iteration of a type of character they're gonna have.
Here's the thing: as anime cartoons, usually a character is more powerful in their own universe, no matter what it is.
But thank you guys for giving us another great death battle.
Can't wait for the next one.
Hey.